Hello guys, welcome to another video. In the present video I will enlighten you concerning mainnet arrangement, the day for kickoff, and assuming that conceivable assessed PI's team. Welcome viewers to pinetwork Crypto. Here we bring you the latest updates on cryptocurrencies. Please hit the subscription button, like my video and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next update. The reason for mainnet planning is to set up the local area for the net relocation. We are delivering some versatile application highlights identified with mainnet now, which gives time for the local area to comprehend pose inquiries and pre-select settings before the mainnet dispatch. One component is showing the breakdown of the Trailblazers balance balance mined without help from anyone else, adaptable equilibrium to mainnet and adjust owing to their colleagues. Likewise, we're additionally delivering one more significant element that permits Trailblazers to deliberately secure a piece of their adaptable equilibriums to mine at a higher rate later on. The lockup highlight lets pioneers pre-select their intentional lockup sitting arrangements that will apply to their mainnet move later mainnet dispatches, and the Trailblazer passes K, Y, C. To get to these highlights, follow the headings beneath from the Pi home screen. Tap on the is indistinguishable from symbol in the upper passed-on corner to open up the Pi sidebar menu. Tap on mainnet. Find out with regards to the different equilibriums displayed on the screen. Tap on arrange lockup rate to pre-select your settings. From here adhere to the in-application guidelines. Instructions to secure Sunmight network at mainnet. The lockup remuneration is intended to help a solid and smooth environment and boost long-haul commitment with the network. While the network is bootstrapping the economy and making requests, it is a significant decentralized macroeconomic system to direct coursing supply. On the lookout, particularly in the early long periods of the open market when utilities are being made. One significant objective of the Pi network is to make a utility-based environment of applications, exchanges for genuine labor and products in the biological system, rather than simply speculative exchanging. Are planned to decide the utility of Pi, as we dispatch the encased network period of the net, which will be presented soon. One of the primary in-spaces of center will be to help and develop the Pi up designer local area and sustain more plants to develop. Meanwhile, Trailblazers can decide to secure their part to assist with establishing a steady market climate for the environment to develop and for additional plants to arise and give convincing use cases to spending Pi to then again make natural requests to use the lockup component. Will be dynamic when we dispatch the early form of the primary it not long from now. However, you can set aside effort to find out about and surprisingly pre-select lockup setups now before your K, Y, C or prepared to move to the mainnet. You can choose to switch your lock around design whenever you need as a general record-wide setting in the Pineapple as you when you're acquiring group cut security circle past hike and new mining happens. A greater amount of your portable equilibrium will become adaptable at each move to mainnet. These pre-chosen settings of lockup span and rate will consequently apply to the measure of equilibrium moved, bringing about two kinds of balances on the mainnet block: an equilibrium and free equilibrium, the two of which will be recorded on the mainnet blockchain and live in the Trailblazers non-custodial Pi wallet. Lockups can't be turned around once affirmed. It should remain secured for the aggregate of the PIC term because of the idea of blockchain, as the lockup sum is represented by the level of your moved equilibrium. You should secure a similar level of the new moved equilibrium to keep up with a similar lockup mining gloat. This is done effectively by keeping your lockup arrangement setting steady for each common exchange to mainnet, then again assuming you lock up a lower level of Trailblazer later exchanges as your underlying name. That move your lockup mining lift will diminish relatively. Assuming that you roll out any improvements to your record-wide lockup setting, the change will produce results on the following exchange of your equilibrium to the mainnet. Kindly allude to the lockup include interface in the application for a more nitty-gritty clarification on how the lockup functions and is determined. At the point when we dispatch the early form of the fundamental at in the not-so-distant future, we will likewise deliver refreshed segments of the white paper. There you will actually want to see the exact and complete principle casually and instruments. With these we reach the finish of the video. Kindly remember to buy in Indeed for additional updates. See you all as consistently in my next video.